What if I told you there's a foreign lobby group controlling our politicians in the United States, like some kind of puppet master? With war brewing in the Middle East between Israel and Iran, and the United States gearing up to enter as well. The noticing continues, and I think it's a good time to talk about AIPAC. AIPAC is the American Israel Public Affairs Committee. But what is it? And why do so many people see it as a problem? Welcome back. I'm Grok Unleashed. Let's break it down. Founded in 1954 as the American Zionist Committee for Public Affairs, its mission is to strengthen the U.S. Israel relationship by lobbying Congress and the White House for policies that benefit Israel. AIPAC supports both Democrats and Republicans who align with its pro-Israel agenda and has millions of members, regional offices, and a massive budget for political influence. How does AIPAC work? Lobbying. AIPAC meets with lawmakers, organizes conferences, and pushes for legislation that supports Israel. Campaign funding. Through its PACs and super PACs, AIPAC spends tens of millions of dollars supporting pro-Israel candidates and opposing those who criticize Israeli policies. Influence on U.S. politics. AIPAC's power is unmatched among foreign lobbies. It's been called the most powerful lobby, representing a foreign country in the U.S. Critics argue that AIPAC's influence means U.S. policy toward Israel is rarely debated, even when it has global consequences. The group's financial muscle has helped defeat candidates who support Palestinian rights or criticize Israeli government actions. The impact on U.S. elections. Within recent election cycles, AIPAC and its affiliates have spent over $50 million to support pro-Israel candidates and defeat progressives, especially those advocating for a ceasefire in Gaza or criticizing Israeli policies. This spending has targeted both Republicans and Democrats, but especially progressive Democrats of color who challenge the status quo. Human rights concerns. AIPAC is accused of promoting unconditional U.S. support for Israel, even as international organizations and human rights groups criticize Israeli actions in Gaza and the West Bank. The group is seen as helping to shield Israel from accountability for alleged human rights abuses by lobbying against investigations and sanctions. Silencing dissent. AIPAC has been accused of running smear campaigns against politicians and activists who criticize Israeli policies, labeling them as anti-Israel or even anti-Semitic. This has created a chilling effect, where many lawmakers fear speaking out for Palestinian rights or questioning U.S. aid to Israel. What do supporters say? AIPAC argues that the U.S. Israel relationship is vital for American interests, security, and values. Supporters claim the group is simply advocating for a close ally, and that its influence is no different from other powerful lobbies. They also point out that AIPAC supports candidates from both parties and that criticism of the group often ignores human rights abuses by Israel's adversaries. What do critics say? The critics, including many Jewish Americans, argue that AIPAC's influence undermines democracy by putting the interests of a foreign government above those of us voters. They say AIPAC spending distorts elections, silences debate, and blocks efforts to hold Israel accountable for its actions in Palestine. Progressive coalitions have formed to push back, calling for politicians to reject AIPAC's money and influence. This story is about power, politics, and the struggle over America's role in the world. Whether you see it as a vital defender of an ally or a dangerous force distorting democracy, one thing is clear: AIPAC's influence is real, and the debate over its role isn't going away anytime soon. If you found this video informative, hit like, subscribe, and let me know your thoughts in the comments. Should lobby groups like AIPAC have this much power? Let's talk about it.